In the previous video, we have covered the concept part of object, class, and this object-oriented programming. We discussed in detail what object is, what class is, what object-oriented programming is. And in this video, we are going to discuss the coding part of what we have discussed in the previous video. We are going to create class. We are going to create very simple class in this video, and then we'll move on to the advanced concepts. So to create any function, we have seen that when we are creating any function, we need a keyword. We need that keyword which is def. Similarly, to create class, any class in Python, we need to provide a keyword which is class. Class is the keyword here. Then we need to provide the name, and we are going to take the same example, Deloitte. The example of Deloitte we have created. I hope you all remember that we have created a design for the Deloitte employees, right? So now we are going to do the same here, and we are going to use coding here. So let the name of my class be Deloitte, and after providing the name of the class, I need to put colon here. So yes, this is the basic condition of doing anything. If I write pass here, there is no issue. My class is created. I don't have any problem. I don't see any error, right? And if I will run it, it will run fine. But there is no use of it. I just have created class. This class is of no use. This class is not going to do anything for me, right? But what I was supposed to do, I was supposed to do something with my class. Then we have also discussed, so we'll not just pass this, right? And we have also discussed this, that a class can have attributes, class can have behavior, and this attribute is nothing but the data. This is going to have the data, or we also called it variables, and this behavior is nothing but methods, right? Methods or functions. In OOPS programming language, we are going to call this methods. So if I talk about the attribute, what attributes could be, what data it can store. Data could be like continent, right? So here comes the scenario. The scenario is that Deloitte, since Deloitte is present in many parts of the world, what I need to do, I need to go for my continent Asia only. I need to have the data of the employee from this particular continent only. This is given, right? This is given. This is what I am doing here. And then from that continent, the country should be India only, right? So all the employees will be working in the country India only. So these are what? These are the attributes of, these are the members of my Deloitte class. Member means this attributes and this behavior. These are considered as a member of any class. So right now I have created two members for my class Deloitte, and if I run this, this is perfectly fine, no problem with this. But I am also supposed to create some methods, okay? Till so far, we have created a class. We can use it to have multiple objects, but I need to provide something more. Let's say I need to provide some functions as well, some methods as well. So to create a function, we have seen that we were using def word. Similarly, here also we use this def word, and then we need to provide the method name. What the name of the method could be? Let it say statement, maybe. Let's say statement. Since I am taking I want to make it very simple. That is why I am doing this. To create this, what I will do, I will do this. And see, I didn't type the self word. The self word has come automatically. We will discuss the self word, what is the importance of the self word in the coming videos. For time being, just consider that this self is going to represent the object. Whatever the object you will create, this is going to do exactly that, right? To refer to that particular object. And then what I can do inside this, I want to print. I want this function to print something. So I will say I am a Deloitte employee, or I would say I work with, very simple, right? I work with Deloitte. Nothing I'm doing much typical here, just this. And then suppose I also want to provide some attributes inside a function as well. So inside class you can provide attributes and functions as well. Here also inside a function I can do something. Say let me say okay, just for time being, just let it be, okay, and then I will execute it. See, no error. Right now everything is fine. So we have created a class with my attributes and the methods. Now I am supposed to do the next process. I need to use this class Deloitte. I want to create objects from it. So what I will do, employee1. Employee1 is equal to, how to create that? So just similarly, like, let it be, I'll take an example like this a is equal to 5. This a is equal to 5 is what? A is an object. We have used this object word a lot in previous videos as well, but there I haven't explained it because we were not discussing this object oriented programming. So there is this way to describe this, a is equal to 5 as that a is the object of integer class. Similarly, b is equal to maybe I would take cat. So this b is an object of my string class. Similarly, c is equal to, let it be, 1.7. C is the object of my float class. We have been doing since so long, and we were actually using this object and class concepts, right? So again, this is, I hope this is clear. So now if I want to create the object of this class, what I will do, I'll take the name, let it be anything. I am for time being I'm taking this employee1. Employee1 is equal to, then I need to provide my class name. This class name is coming, the C represents class, okay, and then I need to provide this parenthesis, and my object is created. So whatever the attributes I have provided in my class Deloitte, all these can be accessed using this employee1. This is the structure of employee1. This is the structure of for this employee1. Similarly, I can also create this employee2 is equal to Deloitte, right? So I hope the spelling, okay, the spelling is, okay. So Deloit. Okay, so now it is fine, right? So I have created two objects. Similarly, I can create 1,000 objects, 10,000 objects, lakhs of objects for this class Deloitte, which will have the same structure as this Deloitte is giving. Now, this employee1 and employee2 can now access all these attributes, attributes of my class Deloitte. Let us see how. Suppose if I want to access, if I want to see what is the content of employee1, what I will do, I will put this here and then dot, and then see this F is coming. I will press this, and if I just print it and execute this, I'm getting Asia. So the continent of employee 1 is Asia. Did I wrote anywhere for this employee 1, particularly for this employee 1, that the continent is Asia? No. It is just that it has taken. So what I am doing, that I am just reusing this code and again. I do not need to provide again and again, like every time I'm creating a new object. I'm not supposed to provide any like this kind of information again and again, that this employee belongs to Asia or the country is India. No, right? Similarly, I can use the sprint function to get the continent of my employee too, right? So what I will get, see, I get Asia, right? Similarly, print employee one dot, let me say this statement, this method is I am going to use this method, and with the method you must check that a parenthesis should be there. If it is not there, just put it manually, otherwise it will come automatically if you're using this PyCharm. And if I'm executing this, if I'm running this, it is saying that I work with Deloitte. I work with Deloitte. So I hope till now this is clear. The concept should be clear. See, making classes, making objects is not a big task. The idea is to get the concept first. What is my class? What is my object? And how we can do things. Suppose if this employee has shifted to say Canada. If this employee 2 has shifted to Canada. In that case, what I can do, I can also change the value stored in these attributes. What I will do, I will do this employee 2 dot, I will say that now this employee has shifted to some other country. I will say country is equal to Canada, let's say. Canada. And now let me print this employee 2 dot country. Let me check. So this is what giving me now. Now this is giving me Canada. What I have given here that it was India first. But now because this employee 2 has shifted from India to Canada, he has been relocated. So this is how we can change the value stored in any attribute. This is very simple, right? All you have to do, you have to use this assignment operator, and this is the way. I hope you all understood the concept of creating any class in the easiest possible way, in a very simple way. We will move on to the complex part as well in the next video.